Hey there guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa Blind. In the last episode, we inadvertently finished up our investigation, and in this episode, there's nothing left to do but go inside the big red door on our way to the class trial. Is Toko not here?
Yo.
Come on!
Alright, Monokuma. Alright, I see you.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. This is weird. Toko, are you okay? I guess there's nothing left to do. I am curious about how this
Let's go.
trial is going to go. Do I have the evidence required? Unfortunately, all the evidence that I think I have doesn't necessarily corroborate one another. Byakuya, how are you feeling? Oh, so I'm the only one who's going to be doing any of this? Is that what you're saying? Celeste, do you know what's up? Well, yes, that is particularly clear. I think the game has kind of smacked me in the face enough with that already, don't you? Aoi, how are you feeling about this whole thing? I mean, yeah, you didn't even watch Toko. You kind of just left her in her room and went and ate, you know? Could have gotten at least somebody to cover you up. Cover you up? I mean, cover for you is what I was trying... Wait, whoa, okay. Mondo?
Hey, come on.
Well, I have some guesses, none of which I'm particularly fond of.
Sad.
Yeah, I think everybody liked Chihiro. Oh, no, we already talked. Taka, what are you thinking? I mean, I think we have a pretty good guess.
Count on it.
No, you're talking to Mondo's your bro. I'm just me, dude. I'm not your bro. I mean, I'm kind of your bro, but... Do you have this one all figured out, Kyoto? You don't seem particularly concerned.
Well then.
I am concerned as to where Chihiro's e-handbook is. I think we are doing this. I think it is time to start this thing.
It's true.
Kyoto, are you going to be as helpful this time around as you were last time? Because last time you were exceedingly helpful in the trial. And away we go. It's alright, Makoto. We'll figure this one out, too. Our uneasiness didn't stop us last time, and we're not gonna let it stop us this time either. Wait, it looks exactly the same. Wait, wasn't there 16 chairs down here last time? And we were like, yo, what's up with the 16th chair? Keep that in mind. There's so many things I have to keep in mind in this game. So many little hints they drop you here, there, and everywhere.
Kills!
Okay, Monokuma, okay. Are everybody's dead pictures going to be there still? Like the pictures with the big red X's on them? A deadly faith. I understood the rest, but a deadly faith? Makoto? Sure, yes, I will happily save, actually, I think. Yes, I would love to save the data. Get me out of here. Oh, I can set skills. I have 3 SP. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during bullet time battle. Oh, I have 13 SP. Increases bullet capacity. And that's all, actually. Or those are the only 2 that I have. Okay, well. Better than nothing. I do have 6 left. I don't think I'm gonna have anything else to be gleaned from the handbook here. No. No, that's all. Oh, there's a lot of pages here, though. Skills raise. Why can't I equip raise as a skill? Isn't that a skill? Skills? No, it's not. Well, okay. I guess we're good. Let's go. All rise for the class. Their pictures are still there.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Alright. I didn't find anything besides the dumbbell, which is slightly concerning to me. Locker room dumbbell is the only bullet that I seem to have. Okay. See if I remember how to do this.
It appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
What?
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
You guys are idiots.
Aren't you hero?
Oh my gosh, okay. Wait, no. I want to fast forward. I thought the right trigger was the fast forward button. It wasn't.
Fatal injury.
No, square isn't it?
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file,
The killer used
Oh, it's circle.
What kind of blunt instrument? I bet it was
An
an
iron pipe.
I bet it No, how do I shoot? I don't remember how you shoot! How do you shoot? What are the controls? I tried to shoot. Oh, it's triangle is to fire. Is to fire. Okay. That's okay. This will be fine. We are kind of running out of time. But they sound so funny sped up.
I bet it was
An iron pipe.
I bet it wasn't! What? It missed!
certainly would make for a
How did my truth bullet miss? What? That was ridiculous.
according to the Monokuma file. What kind
Okay.
instrument.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
I bet it wasn't! Thank you!
No, that's wrong.
I can't believe it missed last time. That was crazy!
Can we
wasn't.
agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
It's true, there wasn't.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
I didn't get to
As
see,
far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
but I'll take your word for it.
Looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
Guys,
If
we're
you
doing an
don't
investigation.
mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Well, he went straight into it, didn't he? Please. Because I barely remember the last elements, to be honest. Lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Okay. My truth balls will disappear if they hit these lines. Okay. How do I stop this white noise then, Mr. Narrator? Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white... Okay. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, then it goes away? The time limit will decrease. Dang. So... Okay. Yeah, no, why don't you just pop... While you're here... I can also shoot down by tapping with the rear touch. That's gonna be way too confusing. Oh, my difficulty is not set to gentle, so we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure we're still on normal. I'll give this trial one more go on normal, or whatever we're on. To see how it goes. Alright then. What kind of bullets are you providing me with this case file? Which... I think I would like to review one more time, if possible.
Culprit.
Where is it? There you are. They were all killed in the same way and mounted to a nearby wall. The word bloodlust appeared, written in blood. Profiling indicates the serial killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. Okay.
It is Genocide Jack.
Is that the white noise?
Case closed.
Oh, it is.
As far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No proof.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
Okay, so at least we know what we have to fire on this time around. So are they gonna give me the white noise on my second playthrough? They are.
As far as
I missed.
That's impossible.
I can gain a second every time I shoot the white noise.
Well, I mean, come on.
And then I have to be ready to
There's
fire...
just no proof for it.
What? No! That didn't reflect off... That did not hit the white noise. I disagree. I disagree with you, so I have to shoot the white noise, and then...
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean,
Okay, so this got slightly technically tricky. Okay, well, I lost 5 seconds, but I'm not too concerned about it, so I actually hit the thing this time. Also, that was the only thing I think I could press on, so that was kind of easy.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
what?
I
Sorry,
found this
Aloy.
file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Bloodlust.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But
Same difference.
More important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Really? Okay. It's that they're strung up, hung up. And the 2 we saw was with scissors. But...
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So,
she was hung
how
up.
did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Well, that was easy.
Genocide
Case closed.
Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold
But
on a sec.
it's
Toko
not-
has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It'll be okay, Hiro. But that's not the whole story. As I think we're aware. Oh, what do we have now? What is going on now? I don't remember this. Oh, don't I have to figure out words? S-I-S-A... What? Is it schizo? Is that what I'm supposed to be spelling? I think that I'm
Now
right.
I understand.
Okay. Okay, we made it through the Hangman's Gambit.
Is
That
it
was
because
dangerous.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
Makoto, the file that we have is like
They
2
thought
paragraphs
that the
long.
suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Dissociative.
Oh, okay.
Dissociative.
But
not
still,
very good.
go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Not wrong.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Well, she fainted, and then her behavior changed. So, I mean, it was kind of in that order. Her fainting has nothing to do with it, but...
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Yeah, she does not look particularly great, does she? She's had better days. Her tongue does scare me. I think we get it, Mr. Flashback. You can end now. Thank you.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
More than that.
Assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not
Really?
to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Something like that. She at least seems to believe that Genocide Jack is one of her split personalities.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Yes.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I
It's
do
obvious.
believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Couldn't have
She
mentioned that?
told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie.
Well,
Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
that's not a good look.
Promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
He's
This
right.
is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Also right.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I only killed one person, even though it's kind of a split personality.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh no.
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
It can't be this easy, right?
Person, you don't mean.
Well, yeah.
Danganronpa.